Good day to you all. My name is Manasa Makwaza, a 4-1 student at the Midland State University, studying print media and digital technologies. So today we are here in Sishavan and we are here to meet one of the finest athletes who has been doing it for a very, very long time. So good day to you all, sir.
Thank you so much.
So, sir, can you briefly introduce yourself to the people of Sishavan?
Thank you. My name is Talkmore Mpofu. I'm a man, aged 38 so far, and I stay at Mimosa Mine here in Shavane.
Okay, so what sport do you do?
I'm an athlete. I'm a long distance runner. I participate 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, half marathons, which is 21.1 kilometers, 42.2 kilometers, which is full marathon, and also ultra marathons. Yes.
Okay, so what inspired you to take long distance running?
Right, for me, it started as a workout. I wanted to transform my body. The body which you see today is not the body that I was in 2018, around 2018, 2019. So it started as a workout. I wanted to transform my body so that I will be able to be somebody with a body which I like. Because by that time, in around 2019, my body was not in that shape which I wanted. I had a pot belly. I believe I've got a few photos there, the body which I had in 2019, around 2019. So it started as a workout. So I started running slowly, but at that time I couldn't run even continuous for 200 meters. I had a big body, but a weak body. So that's what transferred me.
So when did you start being an athlete?
I started to be an athlete in 2021. Yeah, around 2021. But like what I mentioned earlier, I did it to transform my body. So I worked very hard to be an athlete as I am today. But around 2021, that's when I geared up for being an athlete fully.
Okay. So can you share a particular tough experience you have overcome in your journey since you started being an athlete?
Yeah, I experienced the tough conditions. Like what I mentioned, it was hard because to running generally is hard. So I experienced the hard times. Like if I wanted to go for about 2 kilometers, it was hard for me. But since I had a target, trying to burn extra fat in my body, I pushed hard. But it was not easy though, because I had a big body. So at first, I came up with injuries, continuous injuries in the knees, ankles, joints, and so I suffered a lot, but I continued to push so that I may achieve my target. But generally, it was hard for me, though I continued to push harder.
Okay, so how do you balance doing work and being an athlete?
All right, that one is a tough condition because I have to be at work, and on my side at the command that I work, I do shifts. I work day shifts and night shifts. 5 days night shift, 3 days off, 5 days day shift, 2 days off, and that. So normally I utilize my off days to go for long runs, like long distance running. Because during our trainings, we we split our trainings. Sometimes we do short runs, sometimes we do speed trainings, uphill trainings, and a long run. So maybe during the day shifts, that's when I do my short runs, so that I'll be able to catch up with the time at work, and so that also I may not exhaust myself before I start the work. So I just squeeze up the time during the day shift, because I normally start day shift at 8 a.m. So I may wake up early as 4 o'clock, 4:30, do a 1 hour 30 minutes, or 30 minutes or an hour, or 1 hour 30 or 2 hours, depending on the type of the training that I'm doing the other day. But it's tough though, because I don't have to exhaust myself before I go to work. And during night shifts, it's hard. So sometimes I squeeze to do few workouts, maybe a few moments before I go to work. So that's how I try to balance it, though it's hard, but I try, since I push to achieve what I want.
Okay, so which long distance competitions have you participated in, both local and abroad?
Alright, I participated in a number of races here in Zimbabwe. I did a lot of them. As you can see, I have medals here. A number of them, they are finishers medal. But I did a lot here in Zimbabwe. I can mention a few. I did Tanganda half marathon, Mutare, CGM SIPA scholarship fund half marathon. I also did like Zimbabwe School of Mines full marathon for 2.2 kilometers. Harare Old Mutual full marathon, I did it twice. I also did Kasambezi's Binga Kasambezi half marathon. Maybe I can look at I also did Uvumba half marathon in Tare Bay in Uvumba Mountains. There are also at Mimosa we also do annual sports event, and I normally participate for 2.2 kilometers for our sports event at Mimosa Mine. Also, I did an ultra marathon in Zimbabwe last year, 2024, which is PPC ultra marathon, which had 53 kilometers. And outside Zimbabwe, I did a major one, Comrades Marathon. I did it twice, which is 90 kilometers, Durban to Pietermaritzburg or Pietermaritzburg to Durban. So in last year, 2024, that's why I started Comrades Marathon and completed. It was up run, which is Durban to Pietermaritzburg, and I completed that 90-kilometer race road run. And this year, 2025, I also did it from Pietermaritzburg to Durban, which was a down run, but though it's still the same, I also completed it this year. So above all this, Comrades Marathon is a tough one. It's a major one, ultra marathon, which I did outside Zimbabwe. I also participated in Musina Marathon in September this year. I think those are the events which I participated in.
Okay, as you said, you have won some of the medals. So can you tell us some of the gold medals that you have won, even silver or bronze that you have won since you have been an athlete?
All right, upon all these medals, I couldn't get the what we call podium medals, which is silver, which is number 1 gold, number 2 silver, and number 3 bronze. Some of these are just finishers medals, which you got just for completion of the race. But even though I couldn't be able to get those 3, which you call podium medals, but I participated one race in 2023, which is Simbisa Brands half marathon in Harare. I became number 4, so I was in top 5. Some of these races or marathon conditions, we may not get gold, silver, or medal, but you may be in top 10. You'll be recognized in being in top 10 or in top 5. And in some cases, though they may categorize in terms of age, you may be in top 5 on your age group. So some of these are finishers medals, and some of them I got them in top 10, like Zimbabwe School of Mines, I was in position 6, and Simbiza Brands 2023 I was in position 4. And for Comrades Marathon, every medal is so important. Normally for Comrades Marathon, gold medal is given to positions 1 to 10. Okay. Yeah, positions 1 to 10. But on the same time, they should run that marathon under 6 hours. Because the Comrades Marathon, you've got different categories of medals. Then from 6 hours, that is from position 11, or from 6 hours to 7 hours 30 minutes, those who complete in 7 hours 30 minutes, that's where they will be giving silver medals. You see? Then from 7 hours 30 minutes to 9 hours, they will give what they call Bureau 1 medal. Bureau 1 medal is a medal which is given to people who complete that 90 kilometer between 7 hours 30 to 9 hours. Then from 9 hours to 10 hours, there's a medal called the Robert Mchali. It's a special medal given to people who complete it in 9 hours to 10 hours. Then bronze medal is given to people who complete it 10 hours to 11 hours. Then there is what they call a finisher's medal. If you be able to complete Comrades Marathon under 12 hours, between 11 hours and 12 hours, they will give you a finisher's medal, which they call Vic Chapman. So as you can see, I did not get a bronze medal because for Comrades Marathon, I ran faster than bronze medal. Because bronze medal is given to people who've completed in 10 hours to 11 hours. But for my first Comrades Marathon, I completed in 8 hours 57 minutes. So I got a Bureau 1 medal, special medal before bronze. Then 2025 Comrades Marathon, I also completed it in 9 hours 45 minutes, and I got Robert Mchali medal. The medals which I'm talking about are here. 2024, yes, 2024, which is as you can see, there is bronze and a bit of silver outside it. So it's a medal which we got, which is given to people who complete it in 7 hours 30 minutes to 9 hours before bronze. Then this year I got this one, a special medal, which is named Robert Mchali, in honoring of the first black person to run Comrades Marathon in 1935. His name was called Robert Mchali. So it's given to people who complete it in 9 hours to 10 hours, right? Then this year also I got this one, which they call back-to-back medal. If you run Comrades Marathon for the first time and you got a courage to come back for the second time, they give you this one also. It's given to the people who come for the second time, because it is believed that if you run Comrades Marathon for the first time, you won't come back again. So they give you another one, which is, they say, a back-to-back. So I've got 3 medals for Comrades Marathon. I think that's all about these medals.
So lastly, any advice to an individual who is new to this long distance running?
Yeah, I can say running is good. If you have started, or if you are planning to start, I advise you to just buy running shoes and be on the road. Get maybe advice from experienced coaches, even experienced runners like myself. Yeah.
So I know that there is someone who wants to be coached by you, who is new to long distance running. So say, can they share your contact details so they can get in touch with you?
All right. My name is Talkmore Mpofu. They call me Coach Mpofu at our running clubs there. I am at 0774 715 672. I repeat, 0774 715 672. Yeah.
Okay, I wanna thank you for this time, for sharing what you have been doing since you've been a long distance runner.
Thank you. You're most welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Right.